All right, man. Torture Talk. You know what it is. So today's video, we're gonna talk about this video I seen about Kendrick Lamar, and it goes through the history of Kendrick and his relationship with Drake and J. Cole, and a bunch of different other things that people probably missed. So yeah, man, this is a pretty interesting video. So I figured I'll bring it to y'all. All right, man. Torture Talk. You know what it is, man. Let me move this camera back, man. It's kind of close. So look kind of crazy. You know what I mean? John close as hell. Look at the hell, bro. Hey, just showing back some. Yeah. There we go. All right, man. You can see the king in his full glory. All right, so look, man. So we're going to get into that. If you want to leave a donation, link's on the screen. If not, you know, just you being here. I just want to say this. You don't have to leave a donation. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal to me. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's fine. You know, if you want to support the channel, you can support it by just pulling up, watching the videos. I'm cool with that. I mean, if you want to leave a donation, that's cool too. But I'm just saying, you don't really have to. And yeah, man. Make sure you you know, go subscribe to Torture Talk After Hours. Also too, man, January 1st, I will be doing a live event on this page. I'm going to be giving out awards to the Riser Streaming Awards, Riser Creator Streamer Awards. You know, people who I believe deserve an accolade. Just because you don't get an award doesn't mean I don't believe you deserve one. It just it's so many, so I had to get that out. And yeah, man, I'm the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you from. All the beautiful single sex ladies, I ain't forget y'all. You know that. Yeah, you know I'm saying, I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Yeah. So look, man, all the fellas, what up? I had to say that serious, right? So yeah, so let's get to it, man. Let's do it. All right, man. So let's get it.
What are you referring to?
Fuck me, fuck you, fuck all of us.
What you love war.
I don't like it.
He is not your savior.
You are the greatest rapper alive.
I got to.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not as real. Kendrick Lamar just dropped a fucking diss on Drake and J. Cole.
Why are you wildin', bro? This is the cold warning.
First person shooter.
Oh, you better come with 3 switchies.
It's just big me.
Wait!
Stop playing with Kendrick Lamar. He's the one.
Fight back!
I just want to say, man, this man here, Kendrick, and this is not a glaze fest. It's not. I don't really do that. But this man, Kendrick, man, is something different, bro. He's the embodiment of what a pure artist is, as far as like artistry, musically, anything you could think of. I think that hip hop, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I think hip hop doesn't appreciate Kendrick Lamar. I think he's underappreciated. I think the hip hop culture underappreciates Kendrick Lamar. I think that people in general love Kendrick, but I think the hip hop culture don't give him enough respect. Because in my opinion, it's undoubtedly that Kendrick Lamar is the best of all time. I don't see how it's a debate. I really don't. But I don't, in my opinion, I don't believe hip hop culture gives him enough respect. I think hip hop culture gives nostalgia more respect than Kendrick Lamar. Let's just be clear.
He's choosing to take aim at the top dogs, the guys he's always been compared to.
He said, fuck it, let's go. He is laying down his claim. He said he the best as a king of fucking hip hop. Now what y'all gonna do? This is cinema.
Drake and Kendrick's relationship actually goes back way further than people realize.
Shout out to Tristan. I've always been a fan of his music. Just been chopping it up since, man.
He's super talented, you know. I think that Kendrick has like the utmost potential, man. Like,
I've been on tour with this guy. This is like actually one of my...
It's crazy how artists say this about other artists, utmost potential, as if he said this during the after Good Kid, Mad City, which is better than every one of his albums. So when he says he has the utmost potential, it's like, no, you had to say, no, I think Kendrick Lamar is something that I inspired to be better than. That's what you should have said. your utmost potential, as if as if he didn't release arguably 2 classics before that statement was even mentioned. It's crazy for him to say that. I think again, I'm going on record, man. I don't think hip hop culture appreciates Kendrick Lamar enough, bro. I really don't think they do.
And then along the line, something changed. Something happened.
Kendrick Lamar has no doubt hurt Drake's feelings once again by firing another shot at him.
I kind of lost like a little respect for the sentiment of the verse. If it's really fuck everybody, then it needs to be fuck everybody. It just can't be halfway for the sake of the people. It just wasn't real to me.
Please beat it. All right.
He was so salty. He was so salty. I ain't never seen somebody that salty. He was salty as hell. He couldn't believe that he actually did that. Because, see, the thing is, when you get to a certain level, some artists feel like it's disrespect for you to even speak on their name or even say anything to them about anything. And I think that he felt like, well, I'm much bigger than him, and I was the one that actually took him on tour, so how is he even speaking on me? Or is he crazy? Like, he must have lost his mind. So if it's fucking, like he's a tough guy. Like, he's a tough guy. It's just fuck everybody. Then it really needs to be fuck everybody. I mean, I seen him and it was all love. Like, shut up, dog. Shut up. Like, come on, bro.
If you do have help, acknowledge their help.
Only one person got to get mad for this to happen. And if he hears something he don't like on that album and there's no tour and nothing going on, he just got some time, it just could.
I'm smoking on your top 5. I'm telling everybody that I am the fucking best.
That hip-hop needed this. Hip-hop absolutely needed this because especially when you look at the competitive level of the genre, like, it's not that. This is the essence of the genre.
Would you consider yourself GOAT at this point in your career?
I got to.
Hell yeah!
I got to. I mean, because what's the point of doing it if you don't want to be the best?
This has been Kendrick Lamar's mindset throughout his whole career. Simply because this was hip-hop to him.
It's a lifestyle for me. That's why, I don't just rap this on the mic. I actually walk this every day since I was, 4 years old. I was raised around music my whole life. You know what I mean? From gangster rap to oldies, my pops.
This is a really good video. He got it full screen too. I can't even make it smaller. He got it full screen. But this is a very good video. Edited very well. Different things. I'm just gonna put that out there. But yeah, man. Let's keep it going.
My moms, they played it all. You dig that? So
the California Love video was something you might have seen it being filmed.
We are out here at the California Love video.
I was around 8 years old. They were shooting a video in my neighborhood in Compton. My father seen them, went 2 blocks down, got me. By the time they got me, everybody was out there. It was like pandemonium. And there they was, Dr. Dre, Tupac right there, and I think it was a white Bentley. That moment right there, whether I know it or not, subconsciously, I think it eventually branched me off to what I'm doing now. It was already designed in destiny. This dude impact not only on me, but on the culture. It's something I can never forget.
Great niggas pockets. That nigga know the deal.
X came with that raw aggression about his music. It inspired me to write my first rhymes down. I was 13 years old, I never forget.
It's crazy how a lot of rappers don't give DMX his credit when it comes down to him putting, people, inspiring people. DMX was definitely an inspiration to a lot of dudes. And he had a way about him, and it is sad how he went out, It really is sad, but he definitely is one of those artists that needs a little more respect and put in a different position when it comes to this, because he definitely inspired a lot of people.
White sheet of paper, no lines. I was just in the room just saying a bunch of gibberish,
I went back to LA with that.
Oh man, I think I probably killed about 30 people in like 2 bars. I done sold this amount of dope. I was on the dock with Poppy, you feel me? It definitely wasn't real.
It's about time for all the ladies to take their motherfucking panties off.
I was copying, man. I was doing what I thought was cool at the moment. Everybody else was talking about this shit. This is why y'all on. This is why I'm about to get on.
Hey, man. Inspiration comes from all over. I remember when I was growing up, and I had a whole group of people called Shadow Company, and I got the name from Lethal Weapon. You know what I'm saying? I used to love that movie, Lethal Weapon. I got the name from there, and Shadow Company made all this music. We made a lot of music. We was the first artists in our area that actually had our own studio. We pumped out so much music. We had 21 members, and 6 of us made beats, and most of us rapped. All of us rapped, but 6 of us made beats. We had heavy production and everything. We was going in, had our own equipment. We got our own building and everything. You know what I'm saying? As young boys, I'm talking like we were young. We was like 19, 20, 17, 18. We went and rented a building. And we did some wild stuff in those buildings, don't get me wrong, but still in all, we did what we needed to do to get to where we needed to be at that time. And then other groups came along, Flow Game, and then I can't remember the other groups from Willenboro, the Three Kings, and a bunch of people came along, and they came to our studio, they recorded with us and everything. We actually did a whole live battle rap event in our studio, and it was before Smack and it was doing it. So it was crazy, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shadow Company was a thing with cliques that came together. So it was cliques from certain parts of Jersey that actually came together and formed Shadow Company. You know what I'm saying? It was fire, man. I ain't gonna lie. So I understand, but we kind of modeled that whole thing after the Wu-Tang Clan because we was inspired by them. No lie.
I'm about to move 10 keys in this next bar, you feel me? Yes, it's me, K-Dot. I had put a mixtape out in the city when I was 16. And it actually got a good response, and it caught the attention of the CEO of Top Dog Entertainment. Top Dog, when I first got in that motherfucking studio, Top Dog made me sit in that booth and freestyle for about an hour on a double time, fast-paced beat where I had to actually rap like this.
And he locked me in a booth and make me study my craft. Not that I want to do it, but they just gave me that.
Yeah, most people didn't notice that was Andre 3000 sitting in that chair. That was Andre 3000 sitting in that chair. In that other clip, maybe I could catch it.
About an hour on a double time, fast-paced beat where I had to actually rap like this.
And he locked me in a booth.
Right there. It's Andre 3000. A lot of people don't know that. That's crazy.
And make me study my craft. Not that I want to do it, but they just gave me the extra push.
It's your boy K-Dot. Don't peep that shit. You probably hear, oh, bitch, the nigga that you hate, nigga that hates you. It's Top Dog DT signing off.
K-Dot was the stage of me really finding my niche and finding myself. I came into this business wanting to be the best rapper.
You also can tell he was inspired by Wayne a lot too, because he had a album cover that Wayne, the same album cover, the mixtape cover that Wayne had. I think he did something similar to that too.
So I went and studied the greats.
As K-Dot was developing into a rapper filled with intricate bars and excellent rap braggadocio, there was another side of him that he wanted to put on the page. A story that he was dying to tell the world. And that all stems from where he came from. Compton, California.
Growing up in Compton, it's real, I would like to say, it's real unpredictable, period.
Crips, Bloods, Little Watts. They're the infamous L.A. gangs. They are at war with a number of gangs. We're the gang capital of the world. Known across the country for their violent criminal activity, drive-by shootings, drug dealing, and fierce turf rivalry.
You saw your first murder when you were 5 years old?
Yes, sir. It was outside my apartment unit. A guy was out there serving his narcotics, and somebody rolled up and with a shotgun blew his chest out. Immediately, it done something to me right then and there to let me know that this is not only something that, I'm looking at, but it's something that maybe I have to get used to.
Poverty is extreme. Jobs are scarce. And 1 of every 3 Black and Latino men have or are serving prison time.
School dropout is...
Yeah, make sure y'all go check out my video I did earlier about if you are a fan of gang culture, don't watch this video, make sure y'all check that out. I was going to actually start a series about that, but I was like, nah, as far as gang culture I'm talking about, but I'm not going to do that, at least not right now. But it goes much deeper than what the surface level of culture, gang culture is. It's a culture in itself.
Here. Guns are here, drugs are here, violence is here, and the wounds of incarceration are here.
And we just had nothing but negativity, you know.
Getting tired and being stirred about people always putting this stigma on the way we was raised, on our generation. We're ignorant, we don't listen to nobody, we don't know nothing, we're wild. Our actions prove that. But my argument is, we're not born that way. You know what I'm saying? It's just the surroundings that be.
From Compton, I could have easily came out and said I did.
That's a fact. I've been saying that. We definitely ain't born this way. And when people say to me, well, you got to understand, you know, or that's just one example, like, look, that one example is the reason why you should be able to get yourself right. Because of that one example. If you didn't have no examples, you could have an argument about it. But once you have an example of something, just like you have an example of egregious behavior, you also have examples of behaviors that are something that are typically good. You know what I'm saying? So it really is the path you choose. A lot of y'all can say, no, that's not, but no, he's absolutely right. It is the path you choose. If you decide that you want to go down the path of egregious behavior and you know that that's not good, everybody knows right from wrong. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
This, I did that. I done killed a whole bunch of niggas out in front of just giving off fact where I'm from. That ain't me. I'd rather talk about my reality.
I'm trying to take it to the next level where motherfuckers can at least embrace each other and not sweat over the motherfucking colors.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather talk about something a little bit more deeper than that. The reasons and the problem and the solutions behind it.
That's what really make me want to make the type of music I make, just to get an understanding.
With his newfound purpose for music, Kendrick Lamar decided it was time to show the world who he truly was.
Yo, what's poppin'? It's Kendrick Lamar, straight up, Compton, California. We out here doing the next thing I'm gonna do.
Nigga got a peanut head. He look like my cousin. Oh my God. That head, boy. The peanut head. Woo. God, he glue that hair up. He had no headline, boy. Dad, they got a round head. No bumps in that head. No lumps and bumps. He had a round head like an earth head, nigga.
Put my story out to let people know who I am.
Kendrick Lamar, it's been 3 hours since the EP's dropped.
Yes, sir. I feel people know I can rap, but they ain't really like cater to me because they don't really know who I am yet.
I just want to say I appreciate y'all, man, for even just taking the time out to go to your computers and support good music, man. You know what I mean? These people in these streets coming to me like, yeah, nigga, you doing something. You damn near changing my life. You know what I'm saying?
Go get that motherfucking Kendrick Lamar OD. It's on iTunes right now. It peaked at number 5 on iTunes.
You're not preaching. Nope, right. You're not. You're kicking reality shit, but you putting a...
I had to take that back. He had them waves spinning. The waves are spinning like Earth. God damn, hold up, man.
Go get that motherfucking Kendrick Lamar OD. It's on iTunes right now. It peaked at number 5 on iTunes.
You're not preaching. Nope, right. You're not.
Damn. That boy got them jaws going crazy. That waves like the sea, boy. Oh my God. I always wanted my hair like that. I had my hair like that one time and I messed them up. I let some girl do something to my hair. She's like, oh, put this in it. That shit was nappy like nappy like Zamunda. It's like, God damn, she messed me up, man. I was scarred for life.
You kicking reality shit, but you putting a twist on it at the end of the day. Let them know that it's still real.
Section 80, high power. High power, that's the lifestyle and the way we think, you hear me?
Hard down on respect.
That's what I represent. Man, I just represent the people.
I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark.
You said something about having a vision of Pac and having a dream. Can you kind of elaborate on that?
I was asleep one night, man, and his blur like a silhouette. And he basically said, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let my music die.
It's a beautiful thing, my nigga. You great at what you do.
Damn. Imagine you being a rapper and your favorite rapper come to you and tell you in your dream, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let my music die. That could be some of that inspiration right there. Is like, maybe that's why he is who he is today. Who knows?
You ain't good at what you do. You great at what you do. And the people out here, they represent it and they showing you that. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna mean this. Nigga, you got the torch, nigga. You better run with that. You better run with it, nigga, because it's yours.
What's next for Kendrick Lamar?
Damn, just imagine that, man. Imagine you being put in a position where the OGs and the legends that you looked up to, that you were when you were a kid, you seen them performing at a show or a music video, and now they're giving you the crown, saying you got the torch, run with it, you're the greatest. Bro, that has to be the greatest feeling of all time. You got no choice but to cry, man. You break down. Bro, it's kind of like winning the lottery. Let's imagine if you put a ticket in it and you won, I don't know, 300 million. You read the ticket and it can't. You'll cry, bro. That's life changing. This is the equivalent to him winning $1 billion, bro. I'm telling you. Because this right here just pushed him to the next level. It's unbelievable.
Mom, I'm finna use the van real quick. Be back 15 minutes.
Good kid in the Mad City, that's something that I represent. That's something I represent for the whole city of Compton. I feel that we all good kids in the Mad City.
That's my uncle right here. Both of them my uncles. All the way to the right, that's my grandfather.
You know what I mean? It's just the circumstance that's around us turns us into the evils that the world puts upon the adolescents that's growing up in the city.
Get the motherfucking car. We're trying to get active.
What does the acronym M.A.A.D stand for?
2 meanings. The first one is my angry adolescence divided. Basic standout meaning is my angels on angels dust.
They don't know that side yet.
It's crazy because back in the day, I hate to always say it, back in my day, I did something like that. Like, I hate to do that, but we used to do that all the time, to use acronyms as a way to explain certain things with, because we wanted to be so elusive back then, saying, what does that mean? And we don't tell you, like, I ain't telling you, figure it out. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was back then. But eventually you kind of like, people get tired of it and they be like, oh God, just tell us. I don't care anymore. And they be like, it means the elevation of this. Like, you be like, oh, okay. All right, that joke's kind of fire. Like, for real.
And that's another element that I put in my next project, where I really go in depth, being a young black male trying to survive and escape the influences of growing up in Compton, which I feel nobody never really talked about. They just said what we did and that was it. No reasons why or nothing, you know what I mean? So just the depth part.
I felt like music was, a positive light coming out of the city. So me sharing that and explaining the story to the youth, let them know that I come from this place and you still can touch me. It ups the notch as far as people want to do something better.
It's like a real live movie. It's like you're listening, but you're watching at the same time.
And that's the thing that I say with the word classic, instant classic album. Listen to the music a few times, man, before we start throwing words out like that, even when it's on my behalf, because I want you to live with it. I make albums that have that type of longevity.
It's definitely.
That's a fact, man. For people to say that GNX isn't a classic and you're still listening to it right now, and people arguing about it still after, what, a year later, like usually albums don't even stick around that long. Even some albums from the past, it took years for them to become classics. I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time, like you look at it like now, it's so many different songs on there that were a cultural phenomenon and moved the needle. And he moved the needle just with the whole him battling in Drake and then him dropping that album. You can't say it's not a classic. I think a lot of people, some of the people, even people that I know, says that they don't believe To Pimp a Butterfly is a classic. And that's when I gotta kind of like question your hip hop card, or whether you really like hip hop or not, or whether you really like music or not. Because if you're telling me that you don't believe that To Pimp a Butterfly is a classic, but then you telling me that other albums that either are similar or not even as good, in my opinion, is a classic, then I can't really talk to you seriously about hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely will last the test of time. You know, by the time they're 25 and 30, they'll remember.
The truth was out. This is who Kendrick Lamar really was. His influence on impact was clearly undeniable.
I remember you was conflicted. The overall theme of for me personally for this album is really leadership. Misusing your influence.
You hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be all right.
How can I use it? How can I pimp it? Can I pimp it negatively, or can I pimp it in a positive way? Positive for me is showing what I go.
As I said, even visually, back then, he was still good at what he was doing. Like, he never lost his allure as far as how he does music videos and everything. It's just, to me, he has this way about presenting imagery to you that is deeper than a lot of people would think. Like, on the surface, you might look at it and say, no, this is just that. But then you start to pick apart stuff. He leaves a lot of Easter eggs in a lot of his material, man.
Through showing what I've been through with you and coming all the way back to and saying I still love myself at the end of the day. How can I avoid being pimped through my celebrity, through the industry?
Was there something you were chasing?
Chad Key, he was like my little brother.
What happened to him?
He got shot. It messes your brain up because you live in this life, you still have to face realities of this. I gotta get back off that tour bus and go to these funerals. It's out of my control. I don't have to put it in God's hands. When I went to Africa and I got to see other people's problems, they struggle 10 times harder. I was raised, crazier than what I was, and being able to move around like I did. And that was the moment I knew, okay, I can either pimp this situation.
It's crazy. Most people didn't even know Kendrick Lamar had dreads, or at least braided dreads. But he's absolutely correct about this. When you go to other countries, I've been to a couple of them. When you go to other countries and you see how they live, most people, when you talk about here, below the poverty line, here, it's not the same. We're talking about people who literally don't have any running water. They don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like, a lot of y'all haven't seen poverty until you go to another country. That is the third world country, or a country that is impoverished. You really don't understand. You know what I'm saying? You really don't. But the craziest thing is, most of these countries I've been to, a lot of these people are happy. They're happy. Even living in poverty, they're happy. So when you come back here, it humbles you. And you start to get a different perspective on how life is. You start to appreciate that we do have a two-party system. We'll say three, but a two-party system. You start to appreciate it because you have people on either side fighting for you, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? These other countries, most of them don't have that. They don't have that. Or they're not even involved in stuff like that. So he's absolutely right about that. It really, when I came back here, I looked at the United States totally different.
or I can fall victim to it. You know what I mean? That was a turning point. The word was respect. To pimp a butterfly would be, if I respect you, the thought of changing the world. We unify and stop the enemy from killing us. My folks always told me the best thing for me to do is something I already done already, making it out. Anything else I do besides that, you know, is extra credit. But I do the extra credit anyway because I want to, not because I have to. It's already in me to do it. You know, nobody tells me to do it or anything like that. It's just my heart, period. Why don't we go understand that we are put on earth to love? That's all it's about. War gonna keep going on, frustration gonna keep going on, anger gonna keep going on, till we finally go back down to the simplest word, love. And when God sees that, then we have the answer. But until then, it's gonna be warfare.
It was a white lash against a black president.
Is America gonna help us ever?
Yeah, man. Kendrick Lamar got some classics. I'm just listening to some of these beats, man. Yeah, he got some classics, man. He really do.
Are you praying for me?
I wanted the moral self because what's going on now, we're not focusing on him. What's going on now, we're focusing on self. Now we see we can't control what's going on out there.
Dead Nigga Association.
It's a whole nother power to be. So what we can do now, we can start coming together and figuring out our own problems and our own solutions. Then will be the idea of, I can't change the world until I change myself.
It's a wickedness.
They poppin'.
It's a weakness.
Damn if I do, damn if I don't. You can't listen to the album backwards and it plays as a full story. These stories never happen. That makes sense to you. Yeah, it never happened.
None of it.
None of it happened. So you get to reverse it.
Start all over again.
You've lost your life.
Whatever Kendrick Lamar was trying to say on Damn, the world heard it.
Congratulations, Kendrick Lamar.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that they listen to it. And as the next few years roll by, the world awaits as to what Kendrick has.
That's a good point. I think a lot of people don't understand. Like when people say you listening but you ain't hearing me, or you hearing me but you're not listening. It's like, I understand that concept because you do have a lot of people who do listen, but they don't, you know, obtain the information as well as others. And you do have other people who hear you, but they just ain't listening to you. So you can flip that either way.
To say next.
Kendrick, you texted me at 2 o'clock in the morning. Why do you feel that way?
Life.
I think this album in particular is a more personal album for me. This is me stripping away my ego.
And I say, real niggas don't go to therapy. Because that's how niggas feel, you know what I'm saying? We grew up where our parents don't know about that, our grandparents don't know about that. You live and you experience the shit that you go through and you deal with it right then and there, or you don't never deal with it.
I'm learning that vulnerability is not a weakness.
Yeah, Mr. Morale, man. I love that album so much, man. I think that's I have to agree with Charlamagne. That's his most important album to black youth. I think that people need to go listen to that and not just listen to it and hear it, listen to it to learn from it. He's speaking a lot of knowledge on there that you can actually obtain. I would say that is his most vulnerable and knowledge-filled album that I could think of. He's really dropping a lot of jewels in that album. I think people just, like I said before, that Mr. Morale is the album that Kendrick Lamar put a mirror up and showed you who you really are in this world, and a lot of people just ignore it. They want to break that mirror. That's why people shit on that album like, oh, it ain't good. Well, I don't like it. I just don't like it. And we like, okay, well, I guess that sucks for you.
We so focused on what the outside is doing to us, we forget that if we're stronger on the inner core, ain't nothing nobody else can do.
When I got to completion, I said, I'm not gonna put this out. This is way too much. But I thought about my children. I thought about when they turn 21, or they're older in life. This can be a prerequisite of how to cope. That's the beauty of it for me.
I finally found imperfection with this album, so I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers was the final album with Kendrick Lamar's long-term business partner and family, Top Dog Entertainment. He wants to do one final thing before it's all said and done. So, you remember that guy named Jake?
Yeah, everything's smooth. I'm on the field right now.
Every known section of LA's gang members were in one place at the same time.
Kendrick Lamar.
What's up, LA? Come on.
Did you ever think we'd be at the Super Bowl with this?
I wasn't thinking about no Super Bowl.
That's what I'm talking about.
I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love the soup.
Not like us, Kendrick Lamar.
We're going to dedicate this one to the city. Compton, Watts. Yeah. We was thinking about the best verse and how we gonna split this $5 at Church's Chicken or something like that. It wasn't no Super Bowl. For me, that should mean everything because it puts the culture on the forefront where it needs to be. Well, what I know is the passion I have now is still the passion I had then.
Yeah, for people to say that they didn't like that Super Bowl performance, you out your goddamn mind. He put on a masterclass of how to perform at a show. The only person I like, I obviously like The Weeknd. I think his Super Bowl performance is top 5 of all time, in my opinion. I know people probably disagree with that, but that's how I feel. I watched that joint like it just came on. And I watched the Super Bowl from Kendrick. Those are my favorite 2 Super Bowl performances. I think everybody else has some good ones, but I believe that their performances were so active. They was doing so much. They utilized the whole field. Most people, artists, don't do that. They just stand there where they sing and that's it and they play, but they don't utilize the whole field. I think that when Jay-Z took over, you start to see artists doing that. You know what I mean? But that's neither here or there. I'm just saying. But you see the evolution from Section 80 or the Kendrick Lamar EP all the way up to now. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Represented on this type of stage is like everything that I've worked for and everything that I believe in as far as the culture. Like, I live and die by it. This shit done changed my whole family life, so I don't take it for granted at all. My intent was to always keep, I think from day one, was to always keep the nature of it as a sport. You know, I don't care how motherfuckers look at it as far as like, as a collaborative effort, you know, that's cool too, but I was just thinking about the culture, really. I'm not even bullshitting with you. When you put records like that at the forefront, it reminds people that this is truly just as big as an art form and a genre as any other genre. I feel accomplished being able to do that. You know, whether somebody else come behind me and do it again and quadruple it, I'd love to see it. If that was my purpose to do that, then that's exactly what it was for that particular moment. Oh, it feels crazy being right here. Being on this side of town.
So that's me, that's what I represent. Crips, power rules, motherfucking cracked out moms, motherfucking deadbeat daddies. All that shit is instilled in me, you know what I mean? So, Kendrick Lamar's Compton.
Oh man, that was a phenomenal video. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything y'all have done for this channel, man. We almost at 20,000. If not already, I haven't looked. But yeah. And tonight, I'm going to be doing something really special. Make sure y'all tune in for that. If it's successful, then I'm going to probably do it again. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm going to probably do a live. If I don't do a live, it'll be out tonight. But if not, then I'm going to do live and y'all going to see it. I'm working on it now, and I'm working on it really hard on it now. So again, hopefully y'all will tune in for it. But thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Have yourself a good one, man. Love y'all. Peace. Bye.